The Sig Cub is the model that really got me interested in free flight. The first one I built, I didn't even have a winder, but just using hand winds, it flew away in a thermal, and that's what got me hooked. So I had to build one for the Postal contest. This one is covered with 1/4 mil Mylar, and the Mylar is spray painted with Design Master floral paint, and then I put the painted side to the inside and used glue stick to adhere the covering. You're watching my longest flight, 1 minute and 18 seconds. I didn't show the entire flight because it gets too far away, but here you see the stopwatch. To start with, I was having too much left, even though I gave it a lot of right rudder, and this was extreme. Doing circles right over the car. I ended up having to put in some right thrust. The model must have a left tendency anyhow, because it seemed like that's the way it was gliding. I started out with 2 strands of 3/16, which did pretty well, but I ended up going to 4 strands of 1/8, which gave it a steeper climb and it got higher. A couple years ago, I built a Sig Cub and used an electric motor, 7mm motor, and used a strict timer. I left the landing gear off because this is heavier than the rubber-powered version. I also did the Sky Bunny Postal, which is a good plane with the same size propeller, a little less wing area. I think a little harder to build. The wing is tapered, and it doesn't have quite as light a wing loading as the Sig Cub, but it still flies well. And if either one of them, if you get it in a thermal, it's gonna stay up and maybe fly away. Well, thank you, Ronnie, for getting this Postal contest going. I enjoy doing these.